We have an innate desire to endlessly learn, grow, and develop. We want to become more than we are already. Once we yield to this inclination for continuous, never-ending improvement, we lead a life of endless accomplishments and satisfaction. In Japan, the word for constant, never-ending improvement is kaizen. Not only is this an operating philosophy for the modern Japanese business, it is also an age-old philosophy for warriors too, and it has become a personal mantra of millions of successful people. Achievers, whether in business, sports, or the arts, are committed to continual improvement. If you want to become more successful, you need to learn to ask yourself, how can I make this better? How can I be more effective? How can I do this more profitable? How can I serve our customers better? How can I provide more value to people? How can we do this with a greater love? In today's world, a certain amount of improvement is necessary just to keep up with the rapid pace of change. New technologies are announced nearly every single month. New words come into the use in the trend and fads and catches on. And we often learn about ourselves and our health and about our capacity for the human thought continues almost unabated. Improving is therefore necessary simply just to survive, but also to thrive as successful people do. A more dedicated approach to improvement is required. So you can improve in small increments. Whether you set out to improve your skills, change your behaviour, or better your family life or business, begin in small, manageable steps, and it gives you a greater chance of longer-term success. Doing too much too fast not only overwhelms you or anyone else in improvement, it can be doomed to failure from the very beginning, thereby even reinforcing the belief that it's actually difficult and it's almost impossible to succeed. So when you start with the small, achievable steps, you can easily master. It reinforces your belief that you can easily improve. But decide what you want to improve on. I mean, the reality is at work, your goal might be for your company to improve the quality of your product or service, your customer service program, your online marketing, or your advertising. Professionally, you might want to improve your computer skills, your sales skills, your negotiation skills. At home, you might want to improve on your parenting skills, your communication skills, your cooking skills. You could also focus on improving on your health and your fitness, your knowledge of investing and money management, and your musical ability, for example. Or perhaps you want to really just develop a greater inner peace through meditation, yoga, and prayer. Whatever your goal, decide what you want to improve on and what steps you'll need to take to achieve that overall improvement. It's a learning a new skill. Perhaps you can find that in a night class in a local community college, if you don't know who else to turn to. If it's improving your service of your community, perhaps you can find a way to spend an extra hour a week volunteering. To keep yourself focused on constant never-ending improvement, ask yourself every day, how can I improve every day? How can we do it better than before? Where can I learn a new skill to develop a new competency? If you do, you'll embark on a lifelong journey of improvement that will ensure your success to come. Remember, you can't skip steps. One of life's realities is the major improvements time will take. They don't happen overnight. But because so many of your products and services promise overnight perfection, you've come to expect instant gratification. We live in a microwave society. Everybody wants everything now. Ping. It doesn't work like that. And we become discouraged when it doesn't. However, if you make a commitment to learn something new every day, getting just that little bit better every day, then eventually over time, you'll reach your goals. If you make a 1% improvement in what you do every single day over a year, you've made an overall improvement of 365% on the year before. And that's only doing 1% every single day. Where could you be if you do just a wee bit more? Becoming a master takes time. You have to practice, practice, practice. You have to hone your skills through constant use and refinement. It takes years to have a depth and breadth of experience that produces expertise, insight, and wisdom. Every book you read, every class you take, every experience you have is another building block on your career and your life. Don't shortchange yourself by not being ready when your big break appears. Make sure you've done your homework and honed your craft beforehand. Actors usually have to do a lot of preparation: acting classes, community theatre, off-Broadway plays, bit parts in movies and televisions, more acting classes, voice lessons, accent training, dance lessons, martial arts training, learning to ride a horse, more bit parts, until one day they're ready for the dream part that is ready for them. Successful basketball players learn to shoot with their opposite hand to improve their foul throw shooting and work on their three-point shots. Artists experiment with different media. Airline pilots train for every kind of emergency in a flight simulator. Doctors go back to school to learn the new procedures and obtain advanced certifications. They all engage in the process of continuous and never-ending improvement. So make a commitment to keep getting better and better every day in every way. If you do, you'll enjoy the feelings of increased self-esteem, self-confidence that come from the self-improvement, as well as the ultimate success that will inevitably flow as a result of this. You'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine and your habits. So the power of the slight edge. In his book, The Slight Edge, Jeff Olson talks about the compounding effect over time of doing just a little bit more or a little bit less of something. Whether it's doing a little bit more each day, 20 push-ups, 20 minutes of meditation, 20 minutes of aerobics, 20 pages of reading, an extra hour of sleep, taking supplements, or a little less each day, a less hour of television, one less glass of wine, one less $4 latte or £2.50 latte, or one less hour of surfing the internet. Over time, these little changes can make a fundamental, huge difference in your life. So think about these surprising facts. If you were to replace a sugary soft drink with a glass of water at lunch or during an afternoon break every day for a year, you'd end up drinking almost 40 gallons of water, and you'd avoid consuming to close to 50,000 empty calories of equivalent fasting for 22 days, assuming that you were eating 2,200 calories a day, and you'd save about £500 in expenses. And that's only just doing one glass of water every day instead of a fizzy drink. If you were cut out an hour of watching television every day, that's 365 hours that would add up to a 9 40-hour weeks. Just 1 hour of television a day cutting out. 9 40-hour weeks that would make up. What could you do with 9 40-hour weeks? How more productive could you be? That's like adding an extra 2 months of productivity time to your life every single year. In 12 years, that would be equivalent to having 2 extra years of focused time. Whether you use that time to focus on writing books, practice your instrument, improve your sports performance, learning a new language, making more sales calls, marketing on the internet, reading, exercising, doing more yoga, meditating, and deepening your relationships is entirely up to you. But imagine the difference it will make over time. And I'll see you tomorrow.